Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to Cyprian YouTube channel, and as usual, I'm going to be your host, and thank you so much for your great support always on this platform. Now, my fellow Kenyans, we all understand that the politics in the Republic of Kenya have already taken its shape ahead of 2027 election, where campaign have already begun in the Republic of Kenya. Two-term versus one-term narrative. And you need to understand that some of the leaders that are preparing themselves as a factor and a force in 2027 election are transaction from President William Samoei Ruto's leadership. We are still doubting people like Matiang'i, Gachagua, Justin Muturi, Cleophas Malala, Mithika Linturi, among other leaders under opposition side. Because these people work with President William Samoei Ruto. These people have been in the previous government, so we don't know if they can really bring change in the Republic of Kenya. Then on the other side, we are having the former Chief Justice of Supreme Court, David Maraga, who is not the transaction under William Samoei Ruto's leadership. He have never worked with William Samoei Ruto. He have never engaged himself into political affairs. Can we give him a chance, ladies and gentlemen? I want you to watch this video so that you can understand how the former Chief Justice Maraga was trying to narrate 2027 election on how he is planning to bring change in the Republic of Kenya. And before you watch the video, please consider liking. When you like the video, you automatically shows your support on what I'm doing on this platform. You can watch.
Ruto's government has failed the Kenyans. I have offered myself to lead a team that is going to come with a fundamental transformation of the governance system in this country. As I've said, we will stop the extractive system and get the country back to where it is supposed to be. I have said we are going to get the constitution respected and complied with. That will deal with the issue of impunity. That will give dignity to the people of Kenya. I have said that we are going to restore the independence of our institutions. We are going to restore healthcare. We are going to restore our educational institutions and get us back to where we are supposed to. We are working on ways and means of rebuilding the economy. If we don't do that, if we don't start with stopping the extraction, stopping the looting of public resources, we are going to lose this country. I want to appeal to the Kenyans that let us come up and get registered as voters and vote this government out. Quite a number of people, when I was starting this, quite a number, friends of mine asked me, CJ, why do you, you have retired honorably, why are you going into these murky areas? Why don't you keep your reputation? I thought about that and I asked them. I said, okay, I stay away because I want to protect my reputation. What good will that reputation be to me, leave alone my family, when this country goes up in smoke? There are quite a number of other Kenyans who feel that they should not be involved in the governance of the country. Somebody who is an auditor is doing his work, he's able to pay his bills, he's able to take his children to school, says, look, I don't want to be concerned. I don't want to soil my hands. Leave that to the politicians. My appeal is that let us stop that lethargy. Let us be involved in the governance of this country because, and that has come out very clearly, governance affects everyone. The workers are taxed heavily, but they can't see, where their taxations are going. Let us get together and stop this so that we can get our institutions working, so that we can get rebuild the economy. It's not going to be, a one-day affair. It is going to take time, but with the determination. And I want to assure Kenyans that I will not let them down. With the determination, we will get our country back. The good people, there is one book I read, said, look, if you want the simplest way to let evil blossom is for the good people to keep quiet. I want to appeal to all Kenyans that let us not keep quiet about what is blossom is for the good people to keep quiet. I want to appeal to all Kenyans that let us not keep quiet about what is happening in the country. It is our own children who are being affected. They may not be your child, but they will be your neighbor's child. Let us be concerned and stop this kind of atrocities that is meted to our people. Okay. And we can do that when we come together and say no to this system by voting it out.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time here. Retired Chief Justice David Maraga on his quest to...
So that is the statement of the former Chief Justice David Maraga, who is also aiming to challenge President William Samoei Ruto on the ballot box ahead of 2027 election. I think on the Maraga side, we can give Maraga a chance because Matiang'i is just like William Samoei Ruto. Gachagua is the same. So, since kama wa Kenya, we are still having a doubt on endorsing these leaders. We are still having a doubt, ladies and gentlemen, because they might lie to us. They might be seeking for campaigning for, so they might be seeking sympathy votes to the people of Kenyans concerning to what is happening each and every day, where the youths in the Republic of Kenya are being killed illegally, left, right, and center, whenever they are trying to speak up on their minds. So some of the opposition leaders are now taking advantage of the ongoing protest to campaign ahead of 2027 election so that Kenyans can see that these people are trying to fight for our interest. But the biggest problem is that whenever we elected this leader, yani wakitaka kura, they always humble themselves. Wanakuja wakinyenyekea, wanafanya nini. Then after just getting into power, they normally forget about people who put them into power, people who vote for them, people who make sure that they get those dockets or offices, public offices. That is the problem that we are having with the leaders in the Republic of Kenya. We are having too much politicians with zero leadership. It is true. Because the problem that the country is now facing is this issue of legacy politicians. Because these people have totally messed up with Kenyan politics. It is true. Because number one, they have made things difficult in the Republic of Kenya, where youths, younger generation, cannot be allowed to occupy public offices because of these legacy politicians. They will only be remembered with legacy politicians to be famous in politics, but not in terms of leadership or in terms of something else that, oh, this time they have done this and this. No. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for taking your time to listen to our analysis. I was just doing this video to update you concerning to some of the candidates that are aiming to challenge President William Samoei Ruto on the ballot box. Thank you so much and see you in the next video. Bye bye.